Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you an example of how to sketch the graph of the derivative function, and I'm going to show you two different methods. Now a similar question to this was asked in the Maths Methods 2021 exam, and 60% of the students got it wrong. So hopefully after this video you should be able to answer these types of questions. For this question we've got sketch the graph of the derivative function of the following function. Now there's two ways that we can approach this. The first and the easier way is to check if we can recognize the shape of the curve of the graph. And if we can, then we just make up an appropriate rule for the function. Looking at this graph, it looks like a basic log graph. And so we can say that y is equal to log e of x, where the domain is for x values larger than 0. And so deriving this, we're going to get dy dx, and this is equal to 1 on x for x values larger than 0. And so the graph of the derivative function is going to be the graph of 1 on x, which is a hyperbola, for x values larger than 0. For the second method, looking at the graph of the function, we can see that it's always increasing. In other words, the gradient is always positive. What this means is that the graph of the derivative function is always going to be above the x-axis. As this graph approaches x is equal to 0, we can see that the slope of the tangent to the graph is very steep, which means then the gradient is going to be a large positive number. As the values of x increase, then we can see that the slope of the tangent to the graph becomes less steep. And so this means that the gradient gets smaller and smaller as the values of x increase. And so on the graph of the derivative function, the gradient is going to start at a large value when x is close to 0 and then gradually come down as x increases, and never touches the x-axis since we don't have a turning point on the original graph. And it's always going to be above the x-axis, giving us the same graph that we just found earlier. And that's it for this question. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, give it a thumbs up or comment below and let me know. And if you guys want to practice more questions similar to this one, then log into the Maths Methods Club, and then from the main topic select differentiation, and from the subtopic select graph of the derivative function and then click on filter. This is then going to instantly group all the past methods exam questions related to just this topic. Try out the 2021 multiple choice question 8 now. After watching this video, you should be able to answer this correctly. And after this, try out the other questions to test your understanding on this topic, and to expose yourself to different ways that you can be asked questions about the graph of the derivative function. Good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video.